Hi, I'm Melanie, your plant-based health coach, and today I wanted to talk about 3 reasons why your attempt at lowering your blood pressure is stalling. And so the first reason could be overconsumption of salt. Okay, we love to season our foods, and many of us use salt when we season our food because we want our foods to taste good, and sometimes we eat processed foods. Those things contain salt as well. So we may be over-consuming salt. And when we overconsume salt, the body holds on to fluid. And once that fluid builds up, sends signals to the body to get rid of it, and the heart starts to pump, and the body was working hard to get rid of the fluid. In turn, that constant pumping raises the blood pressure, the pressure on the arteries, pumping. And so it raises our blood pressure. And even if you don't have high blood pressure and you eat lots of salt, over time your arteries can be damaged from that constant working so hard to keep the fluid out of the body. So also we can become dehydrated when we don't, when we eat too much salt. And it could throw our potassium balance off and lead to our blood pressure raising. So it could possibly, maybe you're consuming too much salt. The second reason is oils and saturated fats. And many people have heard about saturated fats and how it can affect the heart. And so saturated fats are mainly found in animal products. It can also be found in coconut oil and palm oil. And when we consume too much oil and saturated fat, it tends to clog the arteries. Sometimes it can turn to plaque, stiffening of the arteries. The arteries need to be smooth and pliable for the blood to flow to the heart and to the other extremities of the body. And so when it's clogged, it's not able to do so. And it can cause heart disease, heart attack, and high blood pressure. Some people say, well, how about olive oil? Isn't olive oil healthy? Well, when you say olive oil is healthy, healthier than what? Yes, it's healthier than animal products, but it's still fat. When you have avocado or you have olives, the whole fruit, the oil is extracted from it, and what you have left is just pure fat. It's high in calories as well, and causing weight gain. Weight gain usually leads to hypertension as well. So when you say healthier than what? So the overconsumption of oil may be the reason why your progress is stalling in lowering your blood pressure. And the third reason is sugar. Now sugar, it's interesting. There's studies show that sugar may be worse than salt as far as hypertension is concerned. And eating too much sugar, it stops the production, inhibits the production of nitric oxide. And nitric oxide is what helps the body's blood to flow smoothly through the body, keep the vessels flexible. It's like medicine to the body. And so eating too much sugar can inhibit that. Also, it can cause widespread damage to tissues and organs, and causing problems with blood pressure. So sugar can maybe, and then again, you have to, once the organ, it can lead to insulin resistance and a host of other things that are connected with high blood pressure. So those are 3 things that could possibly be holding up your progress. Some of you may have read how going plant-based can be helpful for high blood pressure, and it is. However, salt, oil, and sugar are considered vegan. But when we consume these products, the result can be hypertension and a host of other chronic diseases. So also out here, there's a lot of vegan junk food, processed foods. And they, just like conventional processed foods, they contain loads of salt, oil, and sugar. And so if you're eating these things on a regular basis and you're consuming too much salt, oil, and sugar, this could be the reason why your progress in lowering your blood pressure has stalled up until now. And our a truly plant-based, in our program, Beet Hypertension, no meds, we avoid all salt, oil, and sugar in the program. And this has shown to be very effective in lowering blood pressure and stabilizing blood pressure. If you'd like to know more about our program, the contact link is in the description. And please continue to subscribe and follow. And as usual, you have an amazing day on purpose.